Hi, this is Jenny Oya with Nuggets and Things. Today, I want to talk to you a little about some healing agents I've learned, and I want to share with you how to keep your immune system strong and built up, okay? You know, how to make sure you're at your best. We want to be at our best at all times. Now, before I even thought about a pandemic, this is some of my rituals I always did. Well, right now, today, I've already did me some inhaling with my my agents. I had 2 oranges that I peeled, okay? I use my orange peelings. I don't throw away my peelings. My peelings for my potatoes, anything I have when I go in my kitchen and I make anything. Cabbage, you name it. Anything I make, I don't throw away what's left over. I use it, you know, to put inside of where my plants are. Outside, you know, for my ground, you know, make my ground rich. I've been doing this for a long time. So my plants look real pretty in the summertime when they come up, because I'll be feeding them all winter long. My watermelon, so forth and so on. And here, you know, I've already been drinking some of this, but this is my smoothie. My smoothie has strawberries, bananas, spinach, ginger, and cran apple juice. This is my smoothie. This is my semi-dinner, okay? I said semi-dinner because I might eat something else later on. I got those 2 oranges. I'm going to have to throw down on them. But now my orange peelings, I use my orange peelings, my pink, here it is, my pink Himalayan sea salt, and some whole cloves. I put those in a pot with some water. So I got 2 oranges. So I took all those peelings, except for the few that I'm showing you here, and I put it inside of a pot. I put in 2 cloves that I put inside the pot, and then I put in I sprinkle some of the pink sea salt, and then I let it boil. I let it boil for about maybe 10 minutes. So I was boiling. I like the aroma too. That's why I put the cloves in there. Cloves are also good to put, you know, take 1 clove, put it in your mouth. It's a breath mint. Who figures, right? It is a breath mint, and it's natural. You know, and it holds tight to you. If you like the smell of cloves, a lot of people put them inside the apple pie. Sometimes I boil cloves inside the house just to have that, you know, that aroma going through my home. I try to do most of everything I do is like in a natural thing. I'm trying to stay into the natural and the herbs. I try to do that most of the time. Sometimes I got to fall aside and get something else, but most of the time it is definitely in trying to be natural and stay in the herbs, okay? So anyway, I had that boiling a while ago, and I've already taken my towel, laid it across my head, and then inhaled all that steam, you know, just inhaled it to clear me out. Because, you know, from time to time, things happen. I'm a firm believer. Most people who know me know, you know, I'm not one to run back and forth to the doctor's office. You know, those you got to go, I want you to go. You go. I'm talking about me. I was born like this. I was born with a different kind of immune system. I was born a little strange, I think. My mama had me, and I told my mama, I said, you know, when I was born full grown. I was already a grown woman when I was born. Can you imagine that? I mean, I was still in the baby's form. And I grew up, you know, 1 year, 6 years, all that kind of stuff. But my mind, I knew I was an ancient soul. I knew I was an ancient soul. I used to be outside looking at stuff, seeing stuff, and talking about stuff that everybody looked at me like I was crazy. So I stopped talking about it because I didn't want anybody to think I was crazy. But I know what I was talking about. You know, yeah, sometimes you consider yourself the black sheep because you were just different. You know you're different. You think differently. You do things differently. I could not afford to live in a box because I thought the box limited me. And so I couldn't live in. I like the freedom outside the box. I was a child that I would be outside and looking out up at the clouds and the stars, and I would see something totally different than everybody else would see. I would dream dreams and they would come true. And one time I told my sister, I said, I had this dream and thus and thus and thus. And you know, it came true. And then another day I said, you know what, I dreamed this. She said, don't tell me what it is. She said, you scare me. She said, every time you talk about your dreams, they come true, and it scares me. And so I stopped telling her my dreams because I didn't want to scare her. I wanted to share with her things that I saw. I could see things. I saw things before they happened. It didn't make me strange. It just made me have a gift. But sometimes people are afraid of your gift. So you because you don't want people running from you, right? But I knew I was different. And I learned to embrace my difference. You know what I mean? It kept me a little, separated from people because I knew I couldn't be around a whole lot of energy. Especially I knew the person who was beside me wasn't really digging me. I didn't want to be around that energy. So, I stayed to myself a whole lot. Even as a young girl, I was never one that liked to hang around a lot of people because, I could read you. I could read you. I knew if you were genuine or not. And when I was younger, I would tell you, I know you ain't genuine. But when I got older, I just knew. I ain't got to tell you. You already know. I just didn't fool with you. I can smile and laugh as long as you can, but I don't fool with you. But I just learned those things, and those things also have a lot to do, with my healing. My healing agents to stay healed. Because let me tell you something, that mind, ooh-wee. Keep that mind cleansed. I learned to take naps every day. For me. This is for me. Everybody got their own antidote. Don't think this is locked in. You can make your own. But for me, I took naps. I rested my mind because my mind, ooh-wee, honey, I'm telling you, I can travel. I can travel. You hear me? Some of y'all got what I'm talking about. I can travel. So I got to rest. I got to rest. And I get my rest. Sure do. Then I learned to eat better. I eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Plenty of it. My breakfast a lot of times is nothing but my fruits and vegetables. Very seldom I have meat for breakfast. Some of y'all are vegetarians, and I'm saying you hooray. I'm happy for you. I'm glad for you. I wish I could be there. I ain't ready yet. But that's a good thing. Being a vegan or vegetarian, it's great. Whatever it takes for you to keep your body cleansed and keep your body healed and keep your body safe from impurities, do that. I'm doing what I know. And what I do, I rest. I try to rest through the night. I take my naps during the day. I eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. And I drink plenty of water. Whenever I go out, to a restaurant, I ask for water. It's water, water, water. From time to time, I have, some of them no-goes. But most times you catch me, I'm drinking water. I got water by my bedside at night. So if I wake up through the night and I'm thirsty, I grab my water. Sometimes I wake up through the night, I'm trying to, clear my throat. I grab my water. So I keep it close by. And so water, my rest, and me eating properly has a lot to do with my healing. Keeping your body healed and your body clean as much as you can. I know we always talk about cleaning our bodies, naturally cleaning your body, of course, and of course I do that, but I'm also trying to also keep the inside clean. So I do things that I think is best for me. I eat plenty of, ginger. Most time when I have my meal, I have ginger or turmeric. I put the inside of my food when I'm cooking it, on my salads. I'm using those agents most of the time. I try to keep different things around, to help me, mints and so forth, natural things. I try to grow them, but I'm not good at growing those things. For some reason, I don't know what that is. But this is what I do to try to keep my health good, keep my body cleansed, so it would stay healed, because your body knows how to heal itself. It knows when something has come against it, and it goes into its defense mode, and it starts to fight against anything that's trying to attack it. Doctor told me a while back, years back, said, you got high cholesterol and you have high blood pressure. I said, okay, all right. She said, well, I want you to take this right here and take this right there. I said, okay. And she says, you going to take it? I said, nah, I ain't taking it. I said, but I'll be back in 6 weeks. I said, you check it in 6 weeks. And if in 6 weeks time, I don't have it like it's supposed to be, I said, I might consider it. You know, she says, okay. You know what I did? The next thing was important. Exercise. Most people who know me, I get on my bicycle when it's warm, when the weather permits me, and I ride 5 point so many miles whenever I'm riding per day. I get on my bike and I ride. That's my exercise. I wish I could walk. I used to walk 5 miles a day, but I can't do that anymore, so I ride my bike. And so I'm riding my bicycle. So I'm trying to get the exercise in. I got a glider. I have it out in my foyer. And I'm using that glider. Do my 30 minutes. I'm using that glider. You know? Whatever it takes to exercise, to keep my body fit. Right? So I was doing all that. Eating my vegetables. I was eating. I was resting. Yada, yada, boom, boom. Exercising. I was doing it all. I went back in 6 weeks. They checked my blood pressure and they checked my cholesterol. And they both was fine. And every once in a while, people don't believe me. So I take pictures of my blood pressure, you know, on my monitor. I keep documents of it. My blood pressure, my pulse, everything. Because sometimes when I go to the doctor, it's raised up. And they say, oh, your blood pressure. I said, no, it's not up. It's just come here. Oh, well, you might want to go. I said, no, I don't have hypertension. I don't have it. I said, and these are my readings. Here's a picture of it. I got it. I said, I'm fine. It's just today coming here. My body apparently knows it's coming and it just shot up. I'm fine. Wait, you know, if it's too high, you could have a stroke. And I said, you know, I understand that. I said, people can have a stroke every single day. People are dying every single day. I don't like death tactics. I don't like people trying to scare me into taking something I already told you I'm not going to take. I heard what you said. I took in consideration what you said. And I told you this is what I do. I'm not going against what you believe. I don't want you to go against what I believe. You know, this is what I do. You know, and it's been working for me 60 some odd years. A doctor told me back in 1983 that I had to be on this medication for the rest of my life because I had bleeding ulcers. You know, I knew what caused the bleeding ulcers. It was stress. I knew what caused the stress. It was a 220-pound man. I got rid of the 220-pound man. The stress left too. I ain't got no bleeding ulcers no more. I learned how to eliminate problems. And I have been on the medication. I have never had bleeding ulcers or ulcers since then. You know, I diagnosed the root cause. Y'all been talking about the surface. Do this because you got this. Take it now. Let me tell you what caused that. I'm going to take care of that part. Lady asked me one day, this is just a joke. She said, girl, you is looking good. What you doing for yourself? I said, girl, I have lost weight. She said, what kind of weight you lost? You don't need to lose no weight. I lost 212 pounds. She said, you ain't never weighed that much. I said, I didn't, but he did. I said, girl, yeah. That's why I'm looking like this. Got that smile on my face and I'm happy. I got rid of some stress. Got rid of some stuff that's causing me some anguish. Okay, I'll stop. But that's what helps me also keep my healing. You know, keep my peace. Anything that tries to bring me stress and tear down my peace has got to go. It's a person, it's an animal, it's a place, a job, whatever it may be. I got to change it because my peace keeps my sanity and it keeps my healing. And I can walk in that healing every single day. So that's why I teach that about being healed, staying healed, living in your healing. Not afraid to tell somebody, you know what, I got this healing thing going on. Because your body knows how to heal itself. You get a cut, it immediately tries to come back together because it knows it's not supposed to be separated. So all you got to do is just submit to what you originally are. And that's, you know, being whole, being complete. So that's some of the things I do. Just a little bit, just a little tad. I ain't trying to scare nobody today. You know, if you got some congestion going on, try some of that. Some orange peelings. And I add the sea salt, you know, because it's really good for, you know, trying to take care of some impurities. I use that in there. And I love the clove smell. That's the only reason why I put that in there. And just inhale it. Just inhale it. Put your face over there, cover it with a towel, and just put your face. Don't put your face so close to the steam or you're going to burn your face, okay? Don't say, Jenny, y'all said burn your face off so you can get rid of congestion. Nah, I ain't say that. Use, okay? Use some common sense, you know, think before you do stuff, and just inhale. And when you do that for maybe about 5 to 7 minutes. Come off, come back down, just keep doing it. And then later on, I'm telling you, you'll feel that passageway start to clear up. It helps. So I hope you learned something. I hope you thought about something. I hope I helped you for something, you know. Dare to be different. Never be ashamed of who you are and what you are. Be the best that you can be. If nobody approves of you, approve of yourself. You're awesome just the way you are. I like that Barry White said, don't go changing. Yeah. Just the way you are. Be who you are. You know, I think you're awesome. I think you're great. I think you're totally perfect. You are 100, 100, 100. Just the way you are. But if you want to get better and be healed and have your mind healed, your spirit healed, body healed, your soul healed, heart healed, you know, work on those things. Just do all that you can do. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you enjoyed this moment, please like this video. And if you have not subscribed, please do. You have a fantastic day. Stay in the light. Blessings.